Hi, this is Kevin Battersby with BattersbyGolf.com in Coconut Creek, Florida. I'm going to give you some tips on golf rules and regulations. Probably the one that's the most apparent in your golf shots, golf game that you need to know is what happens if you lose your golf ball, for instance, off the tee and hit it out of bounds. I've teed a ball up here. I'm on my first tee at my club. On the right side of the fairway is white stakes which denote out of bounds. As I take my swing, I leave the face open, hit the ball to the right, and I clearly see that the ball is out of bounds. I've got to replay the shot back from here. Okay, I take my ball. I actually have to tell my players I'm hitting a ball, show them what ball you're playing, re-tee the ball, but now I have to take a penalty stroke with that shot. So I hit one shot, a penalty stroke, and now I'm hitting three from the tee. Okay, over the years that was called stroke and distance because I don't get to take the advantage of that shot if it were, say, a hazard, a lateral water hazard, or some other type of hazard. So that's the rule. When you lose your golf ball out of bounds, you've got to replay the shot. You count the first shot, you penalize the shot, and then you've got to hit a third shot from the tee. Another rule and regulation, which is something you have to do before you play your round, is you can only carry 14 clubs in your bag. Here's my bag here. Prior to a tournament, you'll see a player or pros or even a club tournament, they'll count their clubs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can have actually less than 14, but you can't have more than 14. You're penalized for that. In match play, you'd actually be disqualified for having too many clubs. In stroke play, it's a two-stroke penalty. A third regulation tip for your golf would be the embedded ball rule. Rules change from Europe to the United States, but in the United States, the embedded ball rule is if your ball comes down and lands in its own pitch mark. If you notice this ball on the ground is if I move this ball away, you can see the imprint of the ball. I don't have to play out of that. I can actually, if the ball is embedded like that from its own pitch mark, if it falls into a hole from some other divot or something else, you don't get relief. But in this case, I would get relief from that. I'd be able to take the golf ball and drop it no nearer the hole to get away from my own pitch mark. That's called the embedded ball rule in golf. This has been Kevin Battersby. Thank you for watching.